still muted, so I mean, like,
But they can hear me talking shit.
no, they can't hear you. Everything muted.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Wait.
They scared to
Yeah,
come
everything muted.
outside. Well, they
Look at
can hear
that.
you on
Slow
my
and
end.
reverbed already. Oh.
This man getting petty this morning. It's the pettiness for me.
Oh man. Oh, masterpiece. Oh, I heard that song. I didn't really
Yeah.
fuck with that song. I really didn't fuck with that song.
Why?
It just fit. I don't know.
Alright, we'll talk
Oh
about it. We'll
man.
talk about it.
Tell them boys they better pray.
But like some of the songs hit or miss for me from him. But
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody safe.
it take a while for me to get into it.
We gon' put it in their face.
Get out.
They scared to come outside. Niggas know it's every night and day. God know I'm stepping out with later. Until it hurts, it ain't no mercy, that's just how we made it. You heard that church up in my face, it's cause that's how I'm raised. I told God he gotta forgive me, I'm insane, oh. Get down on my knees when I'm in pain, oh. Jesus, please. Can you feel my needs, yeah? Tired of fucking up, I'm in the streets, yeah. Tryna take away this hurt inside of me. Scared to come outside. God, I need a second chance. Knowing that I love you, but sometimes I do the devil dance. Lost a couple of my partners, so I'm sliding out of whoever ends. Drop one of them niggas when I kill them, call the reverend, yeah. Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm clutching on this chopper, yeah.
Yo, what's up? Let's get to come outside. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, man, when y'all come through, man. Y'all know when y'all get that notification. The session is now in class is now in session. Let's talk your shit.
Pray for better days.
Oh, with your girl. I miss O. And play your one game, man. Let's go.
Every day I pray. Only God can take this hate away. Lord knows if I see him,
Hey,
I'm gonna spray.
I'm letting y'all know right now, man, we about to dissect. We about to dissect everything. We gonna come back to it. Y'all already see what it is, man. Today's episode is about who's pettier, the baby or Danny Lay? Which one?
Oh, this one.
Let's go.
What is song again?
Oh, you hear that church up in my burger, that's just how I'm raised. Glock off in my bitches, that's just how I'm came. Keep a 30 on me, nigga, don't get out the way.
Get to come outside. It's gonna be night and day.
Lord, get my preacher on.
I calm down. Let's get to come outside. Night and day.
That man said.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Y'all already know what it is.
My little
It's
bitch
the
on
Talk
masterpiece.
Yo Shit podcast with your girl, Miss Awesome Gamer and Player One Gaming. Y'all know what time it is, man. Don't forget to come in here and snap
City
your
boys
fingers, say
down.
something in the chat. Let us know where you're watching or where you're looking from, where you're hearing from, where you're listening from. Damn, get it together, Miss O. Anywho, Deontay, my man.
Ear.
So we had to hit the live button because we already had started somewhat discussing this whole situation, and then we're like, wait a minute, we fucking up. We got to hit the live. We can't be talking about this right quick because you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. So I let you kick it off, big dog.
Why you put that pressure on me? Like now I'm nervous and shit. Like what the hell?
Oh shit, my
All
fault,
right.
my fault.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be saying right now.
I don't either. I don't. I thought maybe you wanted to start. I don't know. You wanted to start it off with your opinion. The question has been posed. Who's pettier, the baby or Danny Lay?
Man, look. I'm gonna just go ahead and say the baby petty for going to Instagram, social media. But I don't know. I don't know.
So is that your
To
fight?
be honest, it's kind of neutral now because he has a reason for why he did the things that he's doing. That don't necessarily make him petty, but like I said, it'll kind of neutral. But Danny Lay, if you ever get to listen to this, Stepdaddy season is in effect. What?
What the? I know he ain't shooting his shot. You know what?
From half court.
And you know what? For right now, we just gonna say you missed it. You airballed the hell out that damn thing. I'm just gonna call it how we call it, man. This man shot his shot, man. I like that. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Enthusiasm. I like that. In my personal opinion, just based off of the research, the limited amount of research and investigative skills, because you know what I'm saying, your girl got to investigate. Before we talk about certain
private eye,
you know what I'm saying, before we start talking about certain topics, we got to investigate, right? And based off of what I've seen in the videos that I've seen or what have you, it was kind of like what stood out to me was hold on, before I even say this, I think Danny Lay is petty. I'm gonna say her. Now, the reason why I think she's petty is because of this. So, apparently, she was the one who kicked off the whole social media, getting on social media and telling everybody what was happening. Now, where the screenshot video is of her going live or whatever, I don't know where that's at. That hasn't surfaced as of yet. So if it does surface, we shall revisit this conversation and do a part 2, a follow-up to it, so we can see exactly what happened. But from what I've seen, or from what I've read in the, in the comments, because you know when you watch a video, you always go to the comment section. Because the comment section, have a lot of people that may follow both individuals. And apparently, she had went live to try to degrade, try to make the baby look bad or whatever, pertaining to him. That kicked off this whole thing with him asking her to leave or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she went on live trying to make it seem like, oh, he's kicking me out the house. Like, she changed it from him actually caring about his child to she's only getting kicked out the house because he wants to go fuck on his baby mama and do all kinds of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bring girls over and do this and this and that. So she changed the whole narrative and was like, oh, he's trying to cheat. We was in a relationship. The baby saying they wasn't in a relationship and this and this and that. And I'm like, my girl. I hate to bash victims because it is sad. That is a sad situation.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to call her out on no like victim mentality or nothing like that, but
if an ace is an ace and a spade is a spade, you know what I'm saying? You got that's the same thing. No. You know what I'm saying? If a spade is spade, you got to call it how it is, right? You can't call it a club if it's a spade. So right now she's trying to milk that victim thing, saying that the only reason why he's doing what he's doing is because he's trying to promote his tour and this new album that he's working on and this and this and that. And I'm like, why would he need to do that when, you know what I'm saying, he has good PR people that can push his material? Why would he need to get into a argument with the woman that just had his child? You know what I'm saying?
So, all right, from my detective work and deep analysis of this video that surfaced, what the hell was that? Hold on. Optimized battery charging. Oh, anyways, my AirPods was tripping. 1 second as I flip to my pages as all the notes that I have wrote.
Oh, it's the all right, we're bringing out the notes.
All right, so from what I dissected from said video, damn, it's dark in here. I can't see shit. All right, that's better. All right, so one, he denied any personal detailed versions of her story. Well, all we know is when she was in the hospital or whatnot, she was getting into it with her parents. Now, John, as we shall call him, I don't think I'm gonna call him John from now on, but John, as y'all may know him,
aka Jonathan Kirk.
God damn. Okay, shit.
BKA the baby.
He refuses to tell what happened. He didn't want to put her business out. But each time he almost tries to attempt to put her business out, she walks away from said video or from the video or the screen or whatnot. So I don't know if that's like some type of defensive type thing or she could be hiding something. The only thing that we know so far is that DaniLeigh has been in the music industry since she was 16.
Yep.
And John has not. So he may think it's some type of marketing scheme with the baby, which is not really, he didn't want to deal with that type of business because whatever the altercation was between with her and her parents, he didn't want no part in it. That's why he was like, hey, we got to go, got to get out of here. Let's get this jet and let's fucking dip. Like, you know, let's go, you know, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
but,
so pretty much what he was doing, pretty much is like, I guess, based off of what he was trying to explain, he was trying to explain that, you know what I'm saying, he got the phone call that she might be going into labor, she's in the hospital, so he hopped on a flight with his team, his you know what I'm saying, his team and everybody, hopped on the flight and went down to the DR because she's located in the DR. And
the hell is the DR?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, I'm sitting here like, bro, what is that? Wow. Anyways, moving on.
So pretty much.
Don't do that. Don't do. I heard that. I ain't even had to see you, and I just heard the judgment. Just this motherfucker ain't know what DR was. God damn.
I know he feel geography. God damn it. So
first of all, no, hold on, no. Side story. Hell no. First of all, I know all 50 states and the capitals, and I made an A on that test.
You sure?
Don't do that to me. Yes, okay. I studied my ass off. I don't know it now, but I knew it did, so leave me alone. Anyways, continue.
Okay, so based off of the video, right, he was trying to explain that when he got the word that, you know what I'm saying, she was getting ready to have the baby, excuse me, and everything like that, he hopped down there, but when he got down there, her peoples, she was in a fight with them, so he was just like, you know what, I'm finna leave or whatever. He came down strictly to be there for his child, to see his child being born, etc., and so on and so forth, as he should, because that's his child, correct? A man should think. So what happened was, his team was like, nah, we not, if she has a baby, we not, don't leave your child down here, you know what I'm saying, whatever, bring your child back to the States, you know what I'm saying, like, wait, bring your child. He's like, nah, I can't, whatever. So what he offered was for her to basically come up there, have the baby, you know what I'm saying, get away from that toxicity, have the baby, blah, 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 get back on your feet, and then, you know what I'm saying, do what you do best. Whatever it is she does. You know what I'm saying? And that's a noble gesture, is it not?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So, with all of that happening and everything like that, I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying, he put her to stay, I guess maybe stay up in the apartment for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, until she got off her feet, till she rebounded and everything like that, and then you know what I'm saying, to take off. From what I'm hearing from him, he was like, I never once told her, you know what I'm saying, that we was together, we was this, you know, we was that, blah, 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 blase, blase. She thought all of this and this and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind
Right.
of like, okay. And then the way she's acting, like, you know, you could see the signs of postpartum all day. You can see the signs of postpartum all day. But she's also acting as if we remember, if we shoot back, let's scoot back to when she, you know what I'm saying, her and the baby, you know, it came out that her and the baby was messing around with each other, right? You remember how she was putting shade on his baby mamas, right?
How far we talking? Because they was dating for damn near almost dating, quote unquote, for almost like 3 years and some change.
That is what is rumored. The baby said
Yeah.
he ain't really been fucking with her like that. But we all know you're not just gonna put no baby in. No
That's a
woman.
damn lie. If you do the math, shit, 3 months and 3 months behind that is 6 months. So I mean,
Yeah, 9 months.
you can't say you
So
just fucking.
you
Damn,
wasn't.
what other? Well, yeah, 3 months. Yeah, okay, I got you there. But I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, like what the fuck?
you know what I'm saying? Now he's trying to deny. I think what he's trying to do is he's just trying to, you know, separate himself from just her whole situation, which kind of like, I'm like, it's already too late for it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't separate you from your situation. All you can do is per your PR person, you know what I'm saying, not really get ahead of the situation, but you know what I'm saying, speak your side so people can hear what's going on your side. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But all in all, yeah, she was thinking, and then she thought it was cute because you notice, you could tell how uncomfortable he was. If y'all seen
I
the
mean,
video,
she got 2 charges of just assault
yeah,
off the rip in
off
one
rip.
night. Like,
She got
bro,
one. She
ain't
got one for that 15, and then she got one the day before. They looked
yeah, the
into it,
14th.
yeah, and she got one for that. So it's kind of like, all right, so who's telling the truth? You know what I'm saying?
She can't beat no charge. That's like prime evidence right there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can't be no charge when it comes to situations like as such.
I'm not gonna lie. I believe he did the right thing by calling the police. Because the day and age, if he would have took it within his own hands, he would have probably been in jail right now.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely.
And that's one reason, because he said straight up that he went live. He went live to protect himself so they can see what she's doing and how she's carrying on.
Right.
And I get that. You know what I'm saying? You go live, whatever, and is on the cloud. You know what I'm saying? It's on that cloud, the little meta cloud that you know what I'm saying, you went live, and they could always trace that video or whatever, the authentication of the video versus him just recording, you know what I'm saying, and having it on his phone and then later uploading it. Then they'll be like, bro, what the fuck you uploading this stuff for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and then it's like it also draws to the question: what are people really mad about right now? Is it the fact that he kicked her out with the baby, or is he just putting this whole so-called front, quote unquote, front up on social media?
yeah, see, that's case in point right there. It's like, what is everybody really mad about? I'm not. Honestly, it's none of my business. We just talking about it because it is a sad situation, and you could tell, you could see the mental, like, you know what I'm saying, when you look at it from a mental health standpoint, like, she's hurt. She's hurt, but karma's a bitch, because you decided to do what you were doing, and you know what I'm saying, like, you decided to talk down upon his baby mamas, and now you're in that situation that his baby mamas are, and you thought that you were going to be able to be the one to tame him, and that's the wrong mindset going into it. If you was trying to keep him around, you know what I'm saying?
You was the sideline. I'm sorry, but no. In all seriousness, and that also falls on her too, like partially like on her responsibility. Like you knew what type of character this dude was. You knew what type of action he about. Like if you listen to at least a fraction of his songs, and I don't mean to say like your songs define your character overall,
Yeah.
but like in general, you should know what type of man this is just by listening to his music, just by watching his videos, how he carries himself, how he, does this and that, A, B, and C, and the third. Like, you should know you dealing with somebody that's throwing visible red flags.
For sure. I think what she did was she was caught up in that moment. We've all had.
Caught up in the moment.
We've all been caught up in that moment where it's one of those things where it's like, oh, we're so in love, we got those blinders on, like, you know what I'm saying, I could be the one to change this person, and essentially you can't.
Shit.
Essentially you can't. That person has to want to change for themselves. You
Right.
could be that factor that maybe, okay, you could be that woman in that man, woman or man in that person's life, and be like, all right, look, man, I know you've had XYZ going on with this person and that person, but you know what I'm saying, let me show you how it, you know what I'm saying, you could show them and just, pour your love into them. But how much love do you pour into them to show them that, you know what I'm saying, hey, maybe, you know what I'm saying, this the girl right here, or this the man right here that I need to change my life for, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on the right track. Let me do right. You know what I'm saying? And
that's if they want to.
That's if they want to. Now the baby, on the other hand, he's a rock star. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. I see what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? He's in the limelight. This man has fame, and if we're gonna be honest, he could get pum pum wherever you feel like getting pum pum from.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, he's saying, yo, you come a dime a dozen plus on top of that, I'm still fucking my baby mamas. What's up?
Ooh.
So she claims, because in the video as well too, when she finally came out the room and was like, yeah, I'm just standing up here listening to you, this and this and this and that. She's like, the only reason why he's kicking me out the room, kicking me out this house with the 3-month-old baby, with our 3-month-old baby, is because he want to bring his baby mama up in so he could fuck her and this and this and that. Like, why are you, like, if he's saying that y'all not together, you're saying that y'all are together, but he just saved you from a situation with your parents, whatever that situation is. Again,
that we probably will never know about.
We'll never know about. But apparently it was enough for the baby to say, let me get you out that situation so I could get my child. So my child does not come into the world in that. And then all of this extra other stuff happened. It's kind of like, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you sound a little ungrateful. He got you up out that situation, and he chartered a private flight, a private jet. You know how much money you got?
Private doctors, all that.
Private doctors gave you the best. He said she got that Beyonce treatment, and she ain't even acting like Beyonce.
Damn.
I'm being like, I'm just saying that, like, I hate that. I mean, there is no lack of better terms on how to put it or how to say it, but that's legit. She got the Beyonce treatment, but she ain't acting like Beyonce. She acting more like I don't even know who to compare her to, but I would say a brat. She's acting like a brat. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the grooming standards brat, or
not the BDSM brat. Not the BDSM brat. I'm talking about like a brat. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's having a tantrum right now.
Of course, she's been in this industry since 16. She don't know how to act.
Yeah. Now, here's my thing. If if she's scared to be on her own, right? If she's scared to be on her own or whatever, or she just doesn't have a place to go up here, then why not those 3 months that she was sitting up here? Because apparently she's been up here for 3 months. Has she been up here 3 months? Or
What in the West Coast or East Coast?
yeah, West Coast.
From what he was saying, that she's only been in there for like a week.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. So I'm guessing she's been down in the DR for a while. She was down.
Yeah, for a hot minute.
But he was okay. So the baby was born up here in the States. That's what he said. The baby was born up here in the States. So did she go back down to the DR after having birth, and then situations? He went to go see the baby and went down there. They were arguing, and then he brought her up here. He brought them up here or something. I don't know. Or because his story, you see where I'm going with it? His story don't even add up. So how long has she really been up here?
All I know is she get kicked out because of some bullshit that he don't want to deal with. Now, a lot of people, and I will say this, a lot of women have been getting on this ass about how saying he ain't shit, kicking his baby moms out with the child, this, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting here like that other video you tagged me in, where it kind of just made me upset to the fact that he was like, the dude was saying basically that I don't care what kind of man you is, you ain't shit for kicking your girl out the house. If it was that much of a problem, then you should have left. And I'm just sitting here like,
that's his house.
If there's something going, like, the whole story's not being said, so you can't really just be biased about it. Like, you can't be one-sided about that shit. You gotta, like me, I'm more of a fucking optimistic. I want to know both sides of the story before I give my final judgment. And if it was me personally, and if I was in some type of similar situation, I wouldn't say I would kick her out with the 3-month-old child. I'm just saying, you can't be under the same roof as me that I pay the bills for. Honestly, I'm just saying, look, hey, I'm sorry, I said it. I don't care. You can cancel me. Do what you got to do. Facebook, I don't care. I said it. Shut me down. Whatever.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
What people not realizing, he didn't say for her to take the baby with her.
Exactly.
He said, you got to go. Leave my child. You got to go.
But in our reality, we know she was going to take the baby with her.
Exactly. We all know she was going to take the baby. So guess what? Because we know, she already know that even though she knows it's just her that he wants out the house, then she's like, oh, he's kicking both of us out. And that's not the case. He never once said her and the baby got to go. He just said she
your ass
got to go. Now
you got to get the hell up out of here.
You know what I'm saying? He has people in place to be able to help, you know what I'm saying, to help him with the baby. His mom, everybody, right? He got family that can help him with the baby. So he's not worried about that situation. He worried about you because you're the one causing. Like maybe she's the one causing. I can't say I hate that I'm going in like this on her, but maybe she's causing some type of static, some type of friction. Something is going on to the point where he's like, yo, you causing too much drama for no reason, man. Can you just, you know what, go. Now, if I was the baby, right? You had 3 months. If she in fact was up here for 3 months and not a week or whatever, find her a place, a nice little something, you know what I'm saying? Something not too lavish, because, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be the one you got to take care of her because, you know, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Find her someplace, a safe neighborhood, even if it's like in the same building, just a couple of floors down from you, from wherever you're staying at. Find her someplace that that you could think. David, go ahead and type it in the chat. We haven't gone through the whole entire video. what he think. We're dissecting it little by little. But type it in the chat. So what was I saying? I see your stuff lighting up, but I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on your end.
Oh
So
no.
what happened?
Hey yo. Oh no.
What happened?
It's a I guess you would call it an update. Uh shit.
What happened?
All right. So after the whole, she posted some on her IG stating that she left and her baby is safe with the airplane ceiling in the background or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I guess this is her mother stating, "I didn't want to address this until I knew my daughter and granddaughter were safe. Do. Thank you for your text, DMs, phone calls. This clearly is a toxic situation, and we all want to do was get her out safely. Just know we are continuing to do everything we can to make sure her and the baby are good." Okay,
This is on IG.
Danny Lay's sister Brianna and brother Brandon also have addressed the situation.
Where's
While
this
Brandon
at?
wants, this is Complex.
On what?
I just Google like,
Google
just
it.
Google.
Okay, hold on.
Says while Brandon wants to fight the baby, posing a one-on-one fade in his favor, Brianna made a point to rebuke recent comments from the rapper in which he alleged the family had disowned the baby. Not the baby, but the child.
The child. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what caused the baby to go down there and go get his child.
Oh. It is very sad that one day in the future, a little baby will know that this whole problem and what he did to her mother and how he humiliated her, said, adding that she would never wish this situation on him.
You cut out. What happened?
What happened?
You cut out. Complex. Okay.
What?
Bam. Here it is. When was this? Okay, so this was put
like
out yesterday.
Hours ago. This is legit like recently.
Okay, hold on. So David said, okay, so David said, well, first, she's the one that started all of that. I said that earlier. All of this. She was the one. She was a side piece. And when the baby mama found out he was messing with her, she left. And the baby supposedly let her stay there because she got into it with her fam.
I do remember hearing about that.
We said that too. We didn't say the mama part, but we did say that some way somehow she was able to stay there. He got her out of the situation with her family, and got her up there because she was upset because the baby wasn't treating her like she wanted and felt like she wanted. Oh.
Where are you reading this from?
In my chat. David was typing in the chat. Yeah, we initially said that. We initially said that she was the one that started it up first on social media. That's where everybody's thing. We said that first. And then of course, you know what I'm saying? He even said it on the live. I think he said it. Did he not say it? He called her a side piece on the live.
Oh, most definitely.
He called her a side piece on the live. He let her know straight up. You was a side piece.
Now hold on about this side piece. Look, man, City Boys down. I'm gonna say this one time. City Boys down. I just said it twice. So you do not say that's your side piece and then proceed to get her pregnant. We do not condone in such actions, and this man has been suspended from the City Boys, especially from the council. We're reviewing this man's application now so he can renew it, because right now we don't condone in that activity. You smash and you pass, you go on about your business. If she come back, boom, that's a reward, an incentive. But you, and I repeat, in the City Boys Handbook, page 5, paragraph 3, line
I need to see
7.
this book. I need to see this book. Where you
You can't see this book. You can't see this book.
I need to see this book for
But
investigative purposes.
This investigate now specifically states thou shall not get sideline bitch pregnant during any time of the season at all. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give Danny Lay her medal of commendation from the City Boys himself. She did bring a plan B. So, anyways, with that being said,
Yeah, so check this out. So David was you so silly. So David was saying he started recording his encounters with her because he was getting tired of her putting her hands on him and her spinning stories on social media about him being a horrible person. Yeah, we said all that. That's why he started, because there was something going on that he wasn't trying to put it on social media, but because she took it to social media first, he said his PR people, which I think they, you know what I'm saying, they got him on the right track, and his PR people was like, okay, you need to go live too, because if you saw his person, if you saw his assistant, okay, if you saw his assistant or whatever, she pretty much was like, when she started doing all kinds of other stuff, she pretty much was like, hey, just go ahead and cut your live. So pretty much she was like, just cut your live, because she's acting, you know what I'm saying? Acting crazy. She started acting crazy. Right. And as we saw, she actually did put her hands on him, and he says, can you please not touch me? And that was not, he didn't say, bitch, please not touch me. He said, can you please not touch me?
Yeah.
Because you could tell as soon as he, like, if you read his nonverbal cues, his nonverbals or whatever, you can see that he was like, he tensed up real quick and was just like, she touching me, I'm live, let me make sure I keep the, you know what I'm saying, the camera ain't moving, because his assistant was not that close to him, but when she started, you know, touching on him and stuff like that, the assistant got close. If you pay attention, you got to pay attention to the video, man. I'm telling you. Y'all got to pay attention to the live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my fault. I was muted.
Y'all got to pay attention to the live. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me pull it up for y'all right quick so y'all can see this. We're not going to go through the whole entire video, but we're not going to go through the whole entire video, but hold on.
Of a black father being tore down, we ain't doing that. We ain't.
All I'm gonna say is
misrepresent.
Like we were saying before.
I think I was.
No, like his baby mother.
See, look, this. Look.
Okay.
Look.
Me calling the police. That's like for my safety, because this what I'm dealing with. Like, this a real deal, cuckoo for cocoa. Look. This is a real deal. Like,
see how she kept
cuckoo, and she still.
If y'all.
The woman is crazy.
Nobody was put out. No, this ain't no.
Every time you see, like, you see her, she's trying to hit his phone. Like, she did that several times. You see how his manager came up close? His assistant came up close. That's not his manager.
This ain't nothing new. This just me clearing the air, because she not about to tell this. I can show you. You begging me to stay here, shawty. This not.
Talking about you miss me, come back home, all this stuff.
Yeah, see, she told her just cut it.
You can see who cuckoo.
Yeah, she was talking to him like 3 times.
But this is my thing. They did not make Shawty leave, and somebody need to come make Shawty leave.
Oh no, I'm leaving.
Please.
But guess
what I'm
guys?
saying.
I'm trying to go to the house to get my baby's
somebody
clothes.
Need to make Shawty
and
leave.
He said I can't go to the house to get my baby's clothes because I only have 4 outfits.
They got this boy whole government name in
so,
there.
Stop showing me, bro. You wanted to get on live to talk shit and put everybody in our business, trying to act like we haven't been together.
We haven't been together.
Okay, so when she was sitting there talking about you want to put everybody in our business and this and this and that, like, ma'am, you put everybody in your business, man. Like, how are you blaming him for getting on live and trying to clear his name so they could see how he was acting like when you the one that put the business out there. You feel me? Make it make sense. Somebody. It don't make sense, do it? Cause I can't. It don't make sense whatsoever. What's going on? It don't make sense.
Oh Lord, shit getting
But it gets better. Cause look at this. Look at this. She's
Oh,
gonna
it
start
does?
touching. She gonna start touching on him, and you gonna see instantly how he looking like goddamn. Why you like you can see him, and you can honestly see him because he's like, bro, why are you touching on me? There's no reason for you to put your hands on me. Look, look, here it is.
We haven't been together.
She said, "Okay, Jonathan."
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, this is so funny.
That what
This
I'm
is
saying.
that man ain't
Yeah.
Oh my God, how you gonna go
That's what
live
you dealing
with
with.
me
You
in the room right
You
now?
dealing with a
right
real
there
nigga.
talking
Just not.
about
Hey, listen,
me.
listen,
Like
listen.
as if I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like,
Look, watch.
this is
Here
my,
she go.
this
Here
my
she go.
reality.
Such a cap ass man.
This is my reality.
This
So
is
look,
such a cap ass man. He wants
Look,
to
look,
fuck
look.
me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit. And me, I'll be
Look.
okay with that, guys. And me come back and live
Can you
here
stop
and
touching
stay
me?
in
Can
this
you stop
fucking
touching
house
me?
with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you
Okay,
to
yeah, I
leave.
know you tried
and
to kick me out
This one of
yesterday
them
at
real.
3 in the morning
This
for
one of them
whatever
real.
the fuck reason.
This one of them real movies,
Yeah.
man. Y'all look,
Look at
tune
that.
in and see what we dealing with. Like,
For sure.
shout it really cuckoo for Cocoa
Yeah,
Puffs.
really cool.
Real life,
Because
man. It
I'm
ain't.
talking for myself.
I'm not
defending
going.
myself. Because you're calling
your
me a
thing.
fucking crazy
I'm
ass
not-
woman
I'm not
on the
tripping. Do
internet
your-
trying to make me look bad because your ass was trying to kick me out to go to a hotel with our 3-month baby. What?
Listen.
What? You
Listen.
just gonna-
I got
How many times
I got the
you
entire
threatened
night.
me to leave?
Shouty, can
Go ahead.
I do my live?
No.
Steph,
Go
can-
ahead, do your live.
That's why the folks got to come get her out of here, man.
No, I'm leaving. Trust me, I'm leaving.
God,
But I need my
that
stuff
is
from
really
your house
cra-
so I can leave here forever. and
Why
I'll
do
never
you
come
have
back
Why
to
do you have
Charlotte.
stuff in my house? I've been trying to
What are
get
you
you to
talking
leave my
about? I
house
had
for
a
a
whole
week.
closet
Get
in
this
your
girl.
house.
No, I can't turn it off. I gotta clear this up.
In your
So
house.
listen.
I had a whole closet. I have an underwear drawer, you idiot. I have
Somebody
a side of
come
a fucking
get
sink
this
in your
girl.
bathroom. Stop acting like I just came into your
Look at
life
her. Look
and
at
just
her.
fucking. Oh my god, you're so funny, bro. This is so funny. How you gonna go on live with me in the other room thinking I ain't gonna come out and talk?
I'm not tripping on you coming out. Why are you still here? You got to leave. This is real life. This
Where
not.
am I gonna go, sweetheart?
This not the shit with your
My
parents.
flight is later.
No, let's get you one now. Do you need help? Let's get you a jet.
Your help at all.
You have to leave. Shawty got to go. Can y'all? Like, what's up?
So yeah, so pretty much, yeah. You see, he's saying, "Yo, she got to go. She got to go. She got to go." I mean, clearly, you know what I'm saying. How many times the dude's gonna tell you you got to go before you actually be like, "All right, I'm gone."
I'm not gonna lie, it take dudes a lot of patience to just put up with stuff until they just done with it. Now,
Likewise
I'm not
with
just saying that
females.
giving like a I'm not gonna well, some females got a short fuse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Like,
some do have a short fuse, and others, you know what I'm saying, is others like myself is just like, nigga, I'm gonna put up with a little bit, but after a while, you know what I'm saying, you can't keep
dealing with shit.
yeah. When it comes to your
Like you
mental
said
health.
before, it was like a whole been dealing with it for a while, and now he just speaking up about it. Now, once again, I'm not saying I'm feeling like that. There's two sides to every story. Two
Mhm.
sides to every story. We done got his, now kind of just waiting on hers, but I don't think she will ever just, reveal what the hell going on.
Mhm. She's
Because
not
that's
going
like her
to.
personal issue. Yeah, and I don't think she ever will. So it's like,
What's going
I'm just going to, as bad as it may seem, everybody hates it. And everybody's just bashing this dude's character. Not gonna lie to y'all, Jonathan is a very smart ass man. This man is not dumb. This man is not stupid.
He's really
knows
not.
what- he knows how to handle his problems and how he's going about it. Y'all
Mhm.
just don't like it, or not just y'all. Some people just don't like it because of how it's been going, and a lot of people didn't put in the effort to find out the rest of the story. And if you did, and you still taking specific sides, regardless of the fact, I'm just saying that's like immature, because now you're going off either personal reasons or your own personal judgment. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm more open minded. I kind of don't care, but at the same time, I see it from both sides. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. He kicked her out, but once again, as we said before, he didn't kick the baby out.
He
That
didn't.
man is a father first, as he said before. He is a father first, and he has shown proof that he's been taking care of his kids before anything else.
Her only defense
Time and time
is
after
he
again.
want to sleep around, and that has nothing to do with her if y'all not truly together. Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
And
Forrest,
a
what's
lot of
going on?
people, a lot of people have been saying it's just the fact that she is not in a wife status.
She's not, and he said it multiple times. He's like, "You are a side piece." What part of side piece don't you understand? He got you out of a sticky situation. So at what point? Here's my thing. You know what I'm saying? If you know the shit's going south with your family, you arguing with your family about this baby that you're about to have with the baby, right? And they're not claiming the baby. If that's the case, if that's the case that's coming, that it's all coming down to, that's what the argument was with her family and stuff like that, that he felt the need to take her out that situation, take her and his baby out that situation or whatever. Then at what point does she sit down and be like, okay, hey, here's my plan. You know what I'm saying? Can you assist me in any way, shape, or form? A true woman who's really about that bag, because what they're basically saying is she fumbled the bag. The baby gave her the bag, and she's fumbling the hell out the damn bag. That's what they're saying, right? Now, if she was really a smart woman, if she was legit, if she was really a smart woman and she was about her shit like she claimed to be about her shit, you know what I'm saying? She would have said, "Hey, here's the situation. Give me XYZ. Give me this amount of time frame so I can be able to get this and this and this together." You know what I'm saying? And how can you help me? How can you assist me with getting to that goal? Would you be able to help and assist me get to that point? Get me to that point. You know what I'm saying? And if you can legit sit down, articulate all of that, and get to that point where she could sit down and have a grown up conversation about what she needs to do and what needs to happen and how she needs to get there, I'm pretty sure the baby will change his tune and be like, "Now you talking business." You know what I'm saying? But to bash him on social media, to start the frenzy off on social media, and then not think that he's not finna get on his platform and say, "Hey, this is my side of the story, y'all. Y'all could believe it or y'all know it." And he pretty much like, "Look, I ain't no perfect person or nothing like that. I don't claim to be, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my kids, I'm real about that. I'm gonna take care of my kids." And he said that multiple times in the video. And I'm gonna take care of my kids. And he even addressed it that she was in a situation. He went to go get his kids. He went to go get his child. So his child does not have to be in a situation, because I'm to the point like, if her parents don't want, you know what I'm saying, causing this much trouble for that baby, why would he want to keep that baby in that situation? Why would she do, you know what I'm saying? Now that he pulled you out of that situation, you supposed to flourish. You know what I'm saying? If she was if she was a grown woman about her situation, she would have got on her social media instead of trying to bash him and trying to make him look bad, trying to make him look like a horrible individual. She would have got on her social media, apologized to the baby mamas, and linked up with the baby mamas, because apparently all his baby mamas know each other and they all cool with each other. I think. I'm just speculating. I'm just speculating at that point. Because if all his baby mamas are all cool, because there was I think at one point he had all his kids together, and it was thing, unless I'm thinking about Boosie.
You gotta be thinking about Boosie.
Must be thinking about Boosie. But either which way.
Damn, she 26? Acting like this?
Right? She's supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Man.
You've been in the music industry since you was 16, so you've been in there for 10 years. You should know how to act. You should know how to. You should be a woman about your bag. You got pregnant by a rapper that he's up and coming, but he's well established already.
Oh, I didn't even know this fool was down there 30.
He's well established. You know what I'm saying? And you around here acting like you're acting like a brat. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're trying to make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna fly. Hold on, y'all.
That's wild. Them Sagittarius is, and I'm one too.
Say that again.
I said them Sagittarius assists.
That's what they said.
And I'm
That's
one of them.
And he a Capricorn. Y'all should already know Capricorn.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, he a Cap.
Cap.
He a Capricorn. Don't you talk about Capricorns, because I'm a Capricorn. He a Capricorn. From what I saw, he's a Capricorn. So by one day, I think their birthdays are just one day apart.
2 days,
Supposedly
actually.
they had already talked before he went and got her out of that situation. Exactly. So but again, she thought she was about to be a maid. Exactly. She went in with you going with the expectation that you finna be that woman, but at the same time it's like, bro, no. You don't go in with that expectation. Instead of going in with the expectation thinking that you finna be that woman, you go with the expectation like, hey, here's my plan. You gonna help me get to that situation. I just had your baby. You gonna help me get to where I need to get back on my feet. And if that means helping me rent an apartment or purchasing me a house, so that way, you know what I'm saying, I could raise your child, then, you know what I'm saying, you could be able to come to with no issues, and I get out of your personal space, because again, that's his personal space. And I believe what you said his mom used to stay at the penthouse, right?
I said that?
Somebody said that. Did his mom used to stay at the penthouse, so she put... Again, he set her up to the point where, girl, you had a in-home babysitter, and you treated his mama like shit because you thought you was finna get whatever you wanted. And that's maybe why he started disowning her, because you don't treat no man's mama like that. You really don't treat no man's mama like that. If he put you in the penthouse and said, hey, could stay up at the penthouse with my mama, that's probably why he telling you got to go, because you disrespected his mama. And I don't blame him one bit if he kicking you out for that.
You got to go, baby girl.
If you disrespected his mama, then girl, you in the wrong, and you stupid as hell. Cause I would, if I was in her situation, hey mama, baby. Hello. I would have been on my best behavior. Not saying, not as far as thinking that, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I still know my place, but I would have been on my best behavior until I got my shit together, till I got my affairs in order. You know what I'm saying? An in-home babysitter, so the baby cry, his mama finna go get the baby, and you can sleep in, so you could recover, you could rest, and you could think or whatever. Come on, man. And it don't even look like she breastfeeding. I'm just.
Oh no, not at all, man. She had a whole bottle on her the other video before that one kind of got deleted, or whatever happened to it.
So it's like, ma'am, your body bounce back, get up while your baby's being watched by the mama. You know what I'm saying? And you go do what you got to do to go get your bag. Whatever he contributes and whatever he gives you, guess what? That's just extra for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that you got to be in. And I guess we just, I guess you know what I'm saying. We just on two different types of planet when it comes to that whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, she fumbled hard because he finna go on tour. That's more money and shit. While she, the only song I know her for is "Easy," and that's it. With Chris Brown.
And that's it.
Speaking of Chris Brown,
Oh Lord, what Breezy
nah,
did?
I was fucking with you.
I'm about to say what my baby Breezy done did.
He said, "Oh, let's speak so how oh, please don't talk about child support. Man, I don't want to. That's a whole nother can of worms right there.
Now, we talk about child support. I personally, I don't have my kid's father on child support. I don't. That's just personal preference or what have you. My mom never put my dad on child support, so I don't think. You know what I'm saying? You can't force a man to take care of his child. I don't even
You
think.
can't.
I don't even think the baby's on child support for his other baby mamas.
Nah, I doubt it. I
Nah,
really
'cause
doubt it.
He takes
'Cause
care
he's.
of them anytime they
But
need
that's the
money.
thing, because some states require. I don't know what it's called, because yours truly is on that old support system. I don't know what it's called, but whenever the mother is trying to either file for like food stamps or WIC or something, I don't know how that really works, but that's how they got me for some weird ass reason, unless her mom was talking to her ear.
So yeah,
Uh,
when you file for, yeah, that happens. I know all about that because I had to go through that.
yeah, they got your boy on it, and that's the shit that pissed me off, and that's why I have issues with the court system now.
So what happened is when you get government assistance, right? They make you go through this whole entire process when you first sign up, right? And you have to disclose the information when it pertains to the kids. You have to put that down there, right?
Oh yeah.
So let's not open up Pandora's. Oh, we could open up Pandora's box. Talk a little bit about it, or what have you. So pretty much that's how that whole thing goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? They research and see if they can find you, and if they find you, then they'll think. Even though you declined it, it's just something that they have to do per
Yeah, they have to do it.
thing. They have to do it. So if they find you and
Excuse me.
they whatever, then thing.
I'm like, hey, here's your court date. Pull up. God
Right.
damn
Pretty
it.
much.
God damn it.
So
But how much do you think, if you were to, how much do you think you should receive for taking care of your child?
honestly, to take care of a child to buy clothes, because I can tell
A
you
month.
right
We
now,
talking about a month now. What?
a month.
Yeah. This is a
Shit.
monthly thing that you're receiving to this man turn 18.
Honestly, for me and my kids, you know what I'm saying? Some of these states be going outrageous because they go with your pay, how much you get paid. Uh, it's hard to say. I would say anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500.
Just send
I
me
just
to
playing.
jail. Do not
I'm just
pass
playing.
go.
I'm just
Do
playing.
not
I'm just
collect
playing.
$200.
I'm just playing. 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 I'm just
Yo,
playing.
oh,
Alright.
I'm going
Anywhere
to jail.
between, I would say
happily.
anywhere between 500 and 1,000. That'll suffice. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a real, you know what I'm saying, a parent, the
For one
mother,
child,
hmm
two.
for one child,
For one?
500 per, because you know they go per. So it's 500 per. So if you have two kids with them, that's 1,000. If they go on the lower end, that's $1,000 right there. That's 500 for one kid, 500 for the other.
God
You have
damn.
to also understand that if she allocates that money correctly, say for instance we go on the lower end and give you a 500, right? They award 500, right?
Oh,
Think
Lord.
about what if they go to school. You got school, entertainment, etc., so on and so forth. That the 500 is not going to cover extracurricular activities, especially if the kid is very active in sports. You got to think about that. Then you got to think about food. I mean, yeah, they'll give you food stamps and whatever the case may be, but say you go buy, you know what I'm saying, your food stamps drop, you go to the store and you know what I'm saying, you buy stuff to fill up the kitchen and everything like that. And then you got to go back depending on how much they give you. You know what I'm saying? You can run out of food stamps before the next time that your money drop again. Trust me. I know personally. So if the money is allocated correctly and the money is used for the kids specifically, you hash out, okay, this is how much for their entertainment, this is how much for the internet, for the house, you know what I'm saying, for the house, because they have, you know, they got a schooling and they have to utilize a computer and stuff like that. Then you say wear and tear on clothes. This is how much I would have to go replace clothes. This because I have to replace, because you know kids grow, they start to grow, and then you got to buy them new drawers. You got to do this, and a pack of drawers, 8-pack of drawers is like $10.
That shit like $15.
It again, it goes up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at that. Then wear and tear on shoes nowadays. You know what I'm saying? If you don't shop like I do, I go to Ross, DD's, and what have you. My kids wearing Feelogs. You know what I'm saying? I was just blessed. Thankfully, you know what I'm saying, I had the streaming, and I had a little extra because y'all had blessed me that 1 month just before school started, and I was able to go get them an actual, you know, name brand shoes. You know what I'm saying? So they styling in the name brand shoes, but those shoes don't last. Like we getting almost to the halfway point of school, and I got to go get some more shoes for them, cause it's wearing out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at that. You got to look at underclothes. Underclothes get tore up because, you know, you bleach it. If you wash your kids' clothes properly, you bleach it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? They grow out of their clothes. So you have 500 it might sound like a lot coming out your check, but it's really not that much.
Oh, that's a lot of money, yeah. Especially
Now,
depending on what kind of job you're working at.
yeah, now here's the situation. Say for instance, right? Now the parent, even though he paying $500 for, you know what I'm saying, for child support, he's still coming through. If you run out of that money, he's still coming through because y'all have a good co-parenting and you're communicating and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That should also be taken into account when you go to court. Again, they be forcing this shit on people, and I be telling them straight up, like, I decline because I don't know what he does, nor do I want to go through that whole process of thing. That's just too much. Y'all doing too much. You know what I'm saying? $15.
Yeah, like to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I caught the short end of the stick, thank God, because that 500 kind of hurt my feelings when you said that. I'm sitting here like, bro, I was working 2 part-time jobs, and you telling me $500 a month? But I understand with everything that was explained. I've been kind of understood that as well.
But
But as far as like from a male's perspective, like if he's already trying, there's a difference
yeah,
between him trying to, you know, be there for the child himself, buy the clothes himself, do all this and that, and then you have a knuckleheaded mother who's being still spiteful over some shit that
that's what
happened
I was just about to get
before
to.
the birth,
Exactly.
and that's what makes this shit
Tough.
like harder, because you can't bring that up in court because they don't care about that. They gonna set a price based on where you work, how much you making, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I am playing a copyrighted song. God damn it. Anyways,
Yeah.
uh,
So it just depends on who you procreated with, and whether that
pro-
person's like, all right, so check this out. How we gonna work this out? Because I am gonna file for XYZ. You gotta have good communication. If y'all really on good terms, or whatever, and y'all both, you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, we gonna make this co-parenting work or whatever, you can make things happen. Because you could turn, say for instance, they make her try to put you on child support. Y'all could go to court and be like, look, here go the receipts, I already do whatever, this and this and that. She could really say, I don't want him on child support, I didn't want to do whatever. That's if y'all have that good communication. But some women, now you got good women that just, you know, so happen to meet somebody that is just one of them dads that's just all of a sudden, after he finding out that she got pregnant, he turned sour and toxic and shit like that. Then that's when you have the woman going after him for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the reason why some men get put on child support. It's because, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to have nothing to do with the kid. The moment that, like, legit, if my ex-husband would have said flat out, that ain't my baby, I didn't, this is it, oh yeah, I would have been on his ass with the child support, fact. Like, stat. Before the baby even born, he would have been on child support. Because how you going to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm cheating on you when it's me and you. We're married. Hello?
Yeah, some places, or depending on who the judge may be, those like receipts usually don't mean shit to them. Because from what I was told, I had pulled out receipts. I'm talking about I had like a checkbook and shit. I'm like, bro, here go diapers, here go clothes, here go shoes, here go everything I've been trying to give. But they was like, oh, well, all of those are just considered gifts towards the child. And I'm sitting here like, are you serious? And this is just a morsel of some of the problems that some fathers who are actually trying to be fathers go through, and they still get put on child support, and they're just getting their checks garnished and forced to pay in a ridiculous amount for one child. Now, I'm not saying the larger the amount, the more ridiculous it is. I understand that it takes a lot of money to take care of a child in the correct manner, but and that's where the issue comes in with, especially with celebrities. Do you really need to be given, depending on how much you make, 10 grand a month for a child just because you're a celebrity? Because, like you said before, like all the other money can be for utilities to keep your child sustained within the household as well. Gas to go take them to doctor's appointment, gas to take them to school, food, clothes, etc., etc., etc. But it's like, what is that money still like prioritizing more importantly? Because that's what usually men worry about. Where is that money literally going?
Honestly, yeah.
Some women don't really go by that standard and just go, ball out with their, the checks, stacked up. But at the same time, it's like, where that money going? And that's why some dudes don't pay that shit.
When they get to that point where, like, I feel for some of these celebrities that got to pay X amount or whatever, but it's one of those things like, you live in this lavish lifestyle, why can't your child live a lavish lifestyle? But again, the system, like David said, the system is truly unfair. But there are a lot of judges now that are trying to reform the system. Yeah, they're trying to reform it so that way it's a little bit more fair and less taxing on the men that get put on child support or what have you. I don't know when that'll go through, but hopefully it'll go through soon, so y'all can see some type. Those who are on there for spiteful reasons, or just those who are on in general, hopefully y'all will see some type of alleviation, so that way you guys can maintain and live. Instead of having to work 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet, because you got to pay child support, and it sucks. Like, honestly, to tell you, it does suck. Now, for these stars, I can see why they're getting hit with 10K, 15K, some getting hit with 20K a month and stuff like that. I can see why they getting hit with that, because they making that dough, they making their bread, so they can do that. Like, what they say, some of them say that there's chump change to them. So it's like, okay, if it's chump change to you, why are you fighting the baby mama? If that's chump change. You know
I
what I'm
couldn't
saying?
be a celebrity paying 20 grand for child support. I'm like, hey man, you can get this 500 and 500 and dip, dog.
Take the money and dip. What the TikTok say? Dip on. no, but
Gone now.
no, but you know the mothers basically. Again, you gotta pick and choose who you decide to have a seed with, and some of the moms, you know what I'm saying, they see that's their meal ticket to get taken care of. So if they continue, you know what I'm saying, if they put
Right.
it if they put it in to where okay they get 20K, they know that they, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be living this nice little lavish lifestyle. Now what they do with the money, we all know what they do with the money. They go get their Birkins, they go get the bread bottoms, they go get this, they do this and this, and they child looking
Chanel.
dusty. You feel me? So I mean,
Right.
instead of investing it in like really doing something with the money that they're being given, they don't do that. They wanna sit on whatever they get and just this and this and that and get mad because when they spend all of that, they ask for more and we're like, no. So then they get mad and take them to court and be like, oh, this you know, they went and they lied about how much they're getting and this, and then the judge is like, ain't shit I could do about it, but here it is. And grant them more money. You know what I'm saying? That's when the greed comes in. That's when being greedy comes in, you know what I'm saying? So I feel
So
for
we gotta
y'all
start
because
fighting motherfuckers.
I don't think I feel for y'all. I'm behind y'all 100%. That's why I don't have mine on child support. I mean, I've been doing it by myself and taking care of my two for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing just fine. It's been a struggle. I have asked the dad, you know what I'm saying? This was in the earlier years. I've asked, you know what I'm saying, hey, can you shoot me 100 a piece so I could be able to go get, you know what I'm saying, get them some clothes, you know what I'm saying, get them something, you know what I'm saying, some underwears and stuff like that. Can you contribute to getting some underwear? And I got told, fuck you. And this is me like, all right. So
Damn, I had to cough. Oh shit.
I don't ask no more. You know what I'm saying? And it took a while because old dude was upset because I divorced him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you upset, you take your anger out on me, and had to tell him straight up. You know what I'm saying? Take your anger out on me, but not on your kids. So if I'm really asking you to help with something, then obviously I need the help. You know, I'm not just when have I asked you for any type of money? I was like, I even dropped it down. Can you hook it up with $50 or something? You know what I'm saying? $50 a piece so that you send 100. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I bet.
Well, damn.
I bet. What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Instead of that burden of getting a lawyer and this and that and trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's all right,
Yeah,
bet.
some people don't feel like dealing with all that though.
I'm
Like
one
that
of those
shit
people.
like they will charge your ass too just for court fees, just for scheduling some shit. I'm just saying, like, did I just go to the doctor just to get charged $1,700 for a
Factuals.
reduction? Like, what the fuck?
So it's just one of those. It's one of those things. You got to pick and choose who you think. Now, in this situation with her, with Danny Lee, if we want to cut back to that situation or whatever, she has the opportunity now to be one of the baby mamas. I'm not saying to glorify being a baby mama for the baby, but
Oh, I thought you said beating as in fighting. I was like, oh.
nah. To be a baby mama.
Oh, okay.
So she has that opportunity to get taken care of if we want to do the lack of terms. But to say that he's a horrible person because he's asking you to leave, you know what I'm saying, and then because you're very, very like the toxicity, obviously he sees that it's a toxic thing and he wants to get rid of that situation. You know what I'm saying? You're fumbling it because now when you try to go to court, he has all this evidence about you doing all this crazy stuff. Plus, on top of that, you got 2 charges of simple assault or what have you. When you go to court, he basically gonna be like, she's not fit to be a mother. And guess what you just opened yourself up for? Your child being taken from you and him having full custody.
Oh, ain't nothing worse than a father having full custody for his child.
Hey, hey, if they're able to take care of that child, if they are able to take care of that child because the mother is falling short, not saying that she may be falling short because, you know what I'm saying, the jobs ain't things. She can't take 2 jobs because if she take 2 jobs, that takes her away from whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm all for fathers, you know what I'm saying, fighting for, you know what I'm saying, custody of their children if it's granted or if it's warranted. You know what I'm saying? Why is that a bad thing? Why is what a bad
Because this
thing?
man got to pull out a whole Harry Potter book of proof showing that he's a good father.
Exactly. He got it. Now he
Which
got to
is
get,
complete bullshit.
now he got to go get, you know what I'm saying, his other baby mamas to come and talk up for him. And he really don't need to do that because he said, you know what I'm saying, I had a great example. His dad was a good father, showed him how to be a man and how to do his thing. So he said it was inevitable for me when I started having kids that I got to do for my kids. He didn't say it quite like that, but you know what I'm saying. But he said it in some retrospects. He said it just like that. You know what I'm saying. He got to do what he got to do. He's taking full responsibility for having these kids, and he's gonna do what he needs to do to take care of them and make sure that he get that bag so all of his kids are taken care of. So if you have a man that's saying that, you know what I'm saying, instead of fussing and fighting with him or going up trying to run the social media and try to make him look bad, sis, have a grown-up conversation with him. You are almost 30 years old, and now you have a child. Sit your ass down and talk to this man like he a grown-ass business person, like you a businesswoman and he's a businessman. Y'all sit down together and y'all talk about this shit. Talk about what he need. This is what I need from you. What are you able to do for me so I can be able to do XYZ? I'm pretty sure his response will be way different if she would have sat down and talked to him like that versus putting her hands on him versus going on social media versus thing. Again, I'm not victim. I'm not trying to turn her into a victim or turn him into a victim. I'm just speaking from the outside looking in at the standpoint like a real woman would sit down and be like, hey, this is what I need. I'm pretty sure his baby mamas did the exact same thing. And look where they're at. I'm just saying.
Hey. You got people like Country Wayne paying for all his baby mama's expenses.
That's
like,
no, who was that? That wasn't Country. Yeah, Country Wayne.
That was Country Wayne.
Country Wayne, but it was he was a comedian. It's a comedian that's doing that. That's taking, as he's actually taking he's taking care of his baby mama's new baby with something he doing.
That's I believe that is Country Wayne.
It's not Country Wayne.
You sure?
I'm positive. It's not him. Country Wayne is technically a social media influencer. It's an actual comedian.
Actual comedian.
Yeah, an actual comedian. What is his name? Wayne. What's his? That's not his thing. Is Wayne? He used to be on it's a black guy too. Excuse me. The color doesn't matter, but
kind of does.
Country Wayne is a social media influencer. He got his start on.
He is a comedian though.
He aight. That's another topic for discussion. Country Wayne, don't come for me, all right, bro? Because I still support your videos. Some of them hilarious, but some of them just starting to get like a little too repetitive. I'm just saying. Like you running out of content, bro. You running out of content. Anywho, it's an actual comedian that's doing that. Wayne. His name is Wayne. It is. You
I,
saying
s- I
you
s- I
saying
swear,
Country
if
Wayne?
it's Country Wayne, I
It's not
swear to
Country
you.
Wayne.
I swear to
It's
you.
not country. It's not. I know for a fact it's not Country Wayne.
I
His name
bet
is
some type of
Wayne.
money. I bet some type of
His name is
money.
Wayne. It's a black guy. He used to what's that show? The impromptu show. He was on it.
Talking about
Am I saying
damn.
his name wrong? He used to sing. He used to do all the he was funny. He used to do the jingles. He used to sing, and it was him and another white guy. Stop bringing up Country Wayne. It's not
Talking
Country
about
Wayne.
you talking about what's my line?
Yeah, the black guy that was on What's My Line?
Damn, what's his name? Wayne Brady?
Brady. There you go. Him. I told you Wayne Brady. I told you it's Wayne. Wayne Brady is doing that exact same thing.
Is he?
Yes. They made a big article about it. I can't find the article right now, but the Wayne Brady is doing the exact same thing.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. He's making sure, he's stepping in as a uncle dad, put in that specific sense. He's stepping in as an uncle dad. He even said it. He's like, yeah, I'm helping her out. You know what I'm saying? Taking care. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she's falling short.
Wayne Brady will co-parent with his ex-wife's child.
Bam! I told you, hey, somebody. I know my brain. A little thing. DP come in here with the eyes and stuff. You better leave me alone, DP. I don't want to hear nothing. He already said I'm old, and my mind going.
All right. With that being said, and red flags being, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and name off at least 3 celebrities that would give off flags,
What happened?
or even just 3 celebrities that you think would give off red flags.
The baby is one. Duh.
No. Excluding the 2 we talked about today.
Damn. Future.
Feud? Okay, that don't count. No, you can't do that one.
You said
can't do that one.
You said
No.
three celebrities.
That man is the king. No, you can't do
Good
that.
ass. Long as you know. Hey, get out of it. DP, hush. What? I can't do Future?
Hell no, you can't do Future, man. That man history too extensive.
Trey Songz.
I can give you that one. I can give you that one.
Chris Brown.
Trey Songz. No. That's a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. No, you can't do Chris Brown.
All right. Trey Songz.
So you got Trey Songz.
You said celebrities that give me red flags.
Yeah. You know not to date these motherfuckers.
Jason Derulo.
Wait, why Jason Derulo?
Have you not seen the saga with him and his girlfriend?
Hell no.
Listen, what's going on with these men in the music industry that as soon as these women that they've been dealing with have a baby for them, they just start acting up and they get rid of them. Jason Derulo got rid of his longtime girlfriend after she had a baby.
The light bright one?
Yeah. She out the
Yo.
picture, bruh.
Where was I?
Bro, we wasn't even thinking about doing this on Talk Your Shit.
This man was big on TikTok, and now you never seen him.
He's still big on TikTok. He still
I
does
know.
his TikTok like clockwork. So Jason Derulo, another celebrity, red flags. I bet you if I say Will Smith, you're gonna be like, no.
Nope. That
See?
hell no.
I told you. Another celeb.
But why Will Smith though?
I don't know. Something about just that whole situation with him.
The situation, the entanglement.
Nah, I don't know. I gotta get his book. I heard his book is like a tell-all book.
He got a book?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Hold on.
He has a book. You know
What is it called?
Will.
Oh, look, see, I ain't even know. Will by Will Smith. Okay, all right. Go ahead, put that in the cart.
Right? I forgot to put mine in my cart, but I'm gonna put mine in my cart. Okay, so Back to what we were saying. So I got one more.
All right, you said Trey Songz, Jason Derulo.
And who's an actor that gives me red flags? Michael Rainey.
I don't even want to say who. But
Say who? So Michael Rainey, I think I'm probably saying his last name wrong. Michael Rainey is Tyreek from Power.
I never watched fucking.
Cause I know if I say 50 cents, you gonna be like, nah. 50 Cent give me that red flag vibe.
When he asks you 21 questions, you can't get red flags from him.
Who are your top 3 celebrities?
Oh, top 3 red flags. I'm not finna date off rip because one Rihanna. Nah.
Oh hell
love her,
no.
but I can't do it.
Hold on, no. She's off limits. Cause if Chris Brown off limits, Rihanna off limits too.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Play the next song. Yeah.
All right, my fault. I don't know what happened. It just disconnected me for no reason. But you heard what I said?
What you say?
Rihanna is off limits.
Why?
Cause Chris Brown off limits.
Oh.
Try again.
But I wouldn't say she was in the situation, but I was naming her for a different situation.
What with ASAP Rocky?
Hell no.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought that's what you were talking. But go ahead.
No. Quick side note: is she like a billionaire right now?
She making money moves.
Money.
R.I.P. that.
That damn lingerie going.
She has a whole. She not only has lingerie, but she also has a clothing line, and as well as her makeup line, her facial, her healthcare facial products.
I'm not gonna lie, I got two pair of Fendi briefs back up.
TMI.
Anyways. All right, bet. Since I
like
can't even
this
say
one?
Rihanna. I mean, like.
No, all right. We can't talk.
All right, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Y'all right here.
I can't say Rihanna.
Buying $30 drawers, and I'm over here,
No.
Fruit of the
Somebody, that
Loom.
was a gift. Somebody gifted that to me.
Fruit of the Loom. I'm over here, Fruit of the Loom, bro. Them granny brandies.
Damn,
Go ahead,
I
though.
just had it in my head. And I can't. It just. Demi Lovato.
I'll let you have that one. I wasn't gonna say no because she has a mental illness.
It was either her or Lil Kim.
I'll let you have those two.
I just want one. I don't want both of them.
All right. So whose red flag is more brighter than the others?
What mental illness does Demi Lovato have? What mental illness does Demi Lovato have?
She I said mental illness.
Yeah, you said mental illness.
She was on drugs heavy.
I knew she was on drugs. That's why I was like, yeah.
She
But
was
I didn't know she
suffering
was
from
suffering from mental
depression.
illness.
Yeah, I think she was suffering from depression and anxiety. Severe. And I think does she have bipolar?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh shit. I didn't even think of Mr. West.
No, you can't. No, you couldn't even say Kanye.
Then you can't say Kim.
I can't say Kim because man, you can't go out here
No.
and make no sex tape and put that shit broad and then have the same dude make a song out of it. Man, look. Kim Kardashian.
Off limits.
Why?
Because they come as a duo. Kim and Ye come as a duo. Kim Ye come as a duo. Try it again. Try it again.
Oh shit. Couldn't even say Kim Kardashian. Ain't this by the bitch?
None of the Kardashians. You can't see none of the Kardashians.
I wasn't even finna go that far, but damn.
I'm just saying. This lollipop give me life, boy.
What kind of lollipop you on right now?
I'm sucking on a whole blow pop.
A blow pop?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm going blank.
Sucking on a whole blow pop.
What's that girl name? Start with a J.
Jennifer.
Is it Jennifer?
Jasmine.
No, it's not Jasmine Sullivan. No.
Oh, I was gonna say Jennifer Hudson.
Is it Jennifer Hudson? Or she down there deep throated that mic on stage?
Oh, Jill Scott.
That's Jill Scott. Oh shit.
She's off limits. She is not a red flag, man. That's a green flag
Man,
right there.
That's toxic right there. Oh man, that'll fuck up my life. That's a whole red.
Hey, that's a green flag right there. Boy, hey,
Green flag, my
did you
ass.
see? Hey, she had me stunned like, Jill.
Bro,
you
I had
can't
to
be
rewatch
showing
the
what we
video
can
about
do.
4 times.
You can't
Yeah,
be
exactly.
showing what we can do, sis. You giving out too many secrets, sis.
Oh, she giving out too many secrets.
What she said? Squeeze me, tease me, baby, you know what I mean, baby.
Oh Lord.
She giving out way too many secrets.
No, she did what she had to do. Can't
She
touch
said-
Jill Scott. That's some shit right
She
here.
said,
Man,
I'm like, damn.
on the stage.
Girl, you showing them your Glock 3000.
That was more than a 3,000. That was some,
That's 10,000. Shit.
that was a double grip.
Boy. She like the R&B version of Lizzo. I see Lizzo doing something like that.
Really?
I love me some Lizzo. I'm not gonna hold you. I love her to death. I see Lizzo. If Lizzo was to get very explicit, I see her doing something like that.
Azealia Banks.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'll definitely get that to you. That mother.
That's a whole state flag, red flag.
Fact, that's the whole the continent. Just feel the continent red. Boy. Now she definitely got some issues. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. But shit, all
And I guess I'm gonna get that last one.
You already got, bruh. How many you pick? Like, bruh, you just picked 4 people.
That was 3. No, that
Nah,
was
that
3
was
because
4.
you took.
You said
No.
Who you said first? I forgot who you said first.
It
You
was
picked
either
4.
out of Demi or I can't even think of the other one.
So it's Demi. You got
Demi.
Demi or Lil Kim. You said Demi.
Exactly.
Demi.
Yo, Ladybug, what's going on? You said Demi. Then you put
Azalea Banks.
you just put her Azalea.
Yeah, because you said I couldn't take Kim Kardashian because of the Kim Ye. That was a double take.
No,
Couldn't do
but
that.
who you said second? Because you just said Azalea and then you just said Jill Scott.
Yeah, that was it.
That's 4.
Demi,
You had
Jill,
one. You had
Azalea.
no. We had somebody else in the middle of between Demi and Jill. You had somebody in the middle.
Whoever it was, you said I couldn't pick him.
It was somebody right after Kim Ye. We'll find. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I think it was Jill Scott.
Nah,
Then
it
Jill
wasn't
Scott.
Jill.
Then Azalea.
It wasn't Jill. Jill Scott
Oh,
came through
no.
with that got.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off right now.
Hey, I'm stuck on that shit too. He.
Is that video still up?
Yeah, it is.
Let me go do a little research.
Hello.
Now we both looking this shit up.
Show me what it's made of. We gotta go on YouTube for it.
Oh, there you go. Jill Scott and her microphone go viral. Yeah, that's toxic right there. No, I can't do that. No. You can't do some shit like that and then leave me on red the next day. I'll cry.
Shout out to all the big dicks.
Here we go. Y'all ready?
Big screen. Oh, yeah, really cry.
Why you being weird to me?
Like, for real. Now you out there standing in front of the whole apartment, crying and shit.
Hey, it was
Like, why you being weird? Why you being to me?
it was the switch to this right here. Y'all know what she doing when she switched to this right here, right?
Man, look, a little chill went up my spine when she did that. I seen it. I was like, oh, that's a woman.
I'm gonna need you to turn some lights on.
Huh?
You over there sitting in the dark.
Bro, it is like 12 p.m. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. What you talking about?
Hey, turn them lights on, big dog. We need to make sure that you ain't engaging in.
No.
Hey. Hey,
Wait,
I
what?
had so much respect for Jill Scott ever since she did that, bro. Like, I've always had respect for her, but it's just, yeah, I had even more respect for her, if you get what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm just going down to the comments to see what everybody else said. I said Jilly from Philly fans know how she get down. Anyway.
They said they can't do much. You talking about with the whole situation? Oh shit! Hold on. There we go. It said police called me and said the only thing they can do with the little information on him that they have. So we got to get information about. And they told me to continue to try and get his page banned. Oh, for sure, for sure. We about to leave that for a little bit. But there's been since we posted that story, let's switch gears right quick and touch on this subject right quick. So since we posted that whole deal dealing with you, if we can get in touch with you, Yeah, so since we touched on that deal, I've had one person reach out to me that's speaking for two other people. So there's probably like 3 people that have endured his tirade. I'm just waiting to see when they want to come talk. I'm waiting for them. They got receipts too, and it's not just him; it's also his baby mama as well. So it's the couple. It's both of them working together. And from what they said was that the baby mama is way worse than he is, and she just eggs all that. She gaslights every single thing. Like she does everything to get him hyped up the way that he's hyped up. So I'm just waiting on them to reach back out to me on that. And then once that happens, then we'll have a follow up on that situation with also receipts as well too. So yeah. So we'll probably be doing a follow up podcast on that. That's gonna be a follow up on that.
Talking about the situation with harassment and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We just gotta keep
up.
working towards getting him completely removed from social media. I'm gonna call my news media friends too. Facts. Oh shit. You know, I do have news media friends as well too. I'm gonna put a bug in their ear, cause this is a touchy subject. Cause if we put Facebook, out for allowing, not you clip, what you clip? Wow, y'all toxic for real. Let me show y'all what they put in the Discord.
Hey yo,
Bruh.
they too soon. They fast with it, man.
That's too early for it. Y'all can't be doing, bruh.
Oh my side.
Let me switch to a bigger screen for y'all right quick so y'all can see this.
Oh Lord.
Y'all petty.
Oh.
Y'all are so petty, for real, for real.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't even, y'all can't even hear the laughter that's coming out of my dog. Y'all so fucking petty, dog. You would be the first one.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Hey, that'll be.
Why is
That,
Why is
hey,
this
you
app
on to
free?
something. Ladybug, you
Why
on to
is
something.
this app free?
A cyberbullying through gaming and content creating campaign. That's because there's a lot more people that's been bullied that haven't been spoken out, not just with this particular individual, but there's other situations going on. But you on to something there.
Oh, I need that photo. Where did I put it?
Bruh. I'm so
Hold on,
done.
wait.
I'm done with y'all at this
Clips
point.
and memes and things. Yeah, that's gonna be like
Exactly.
the rest of the for the rest of the stream.
Exactly.
That's the image.
Yo, Femi, what's going on? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the
Oh
love.
shit, that is funny. I hate the internet, but I love it so much, man.
The internet wins again. I'm finna post
Bro,
that.
internet is undefeated.
I'm finna take that and post that on Twitter.
I got to.
I'm gonna post it on TikTok too and be like, the internet wins again. I don't know who photo this is, but
I don't know who did it, but damn it,
You a
you
real
smart. Like for real.
you a real one.
Oh shit.
Let me go grab it now. Discord.
They got the damn
Bro.
the damn car seat.
It's a car seat for me. Hold on.
Oh snap.
That's what's gonna be on
Oh,
the actual
snap.
thing. That's what's gonna be on the actual thing. It's the car seat for me,
Bro, it's the car seat.
bro. Bro, the internet has no chill, bro.
Like for no reason.
Oh, y'all talking about the baby? Yeah, man. We was talking about that whole situation, man. Chime in on what you think. You know what I'm saying? What you feel about that situation?
Oh
Bruh.
Lord.
Let me set my Twitch up right now. I mean, my TikTok up right now for.
What a damn internet or where Facebook at? That's where I found it from.
And be like, I know the situation is kind of fresh, but goddamn.
Uh, okay. All right. I think I'm done with that photo. That might be my wallpaper. I don't know.
Not your wallpaper.
Yeah, it gotta be.
You just as toxic as the internet.
Look, man, they made me this way. Oh, it's not gonna be. Oh, it's not the right size. No, it's not gonna be the right size. Anyways, but yeah, we already got our red flag celebrities out of the way.
I don't know what happened. All right, so quick synopsis. So old girl was at just a quick synopsis, and I hate that I'm a word it in this manner, but I hate that I'm worded in this manner altogether. So please, by no means, don't come after me. I'm just gonna give a quick synopsis, how I know how to give a quick synopsis, so that way I'll be able to understand. So apparently, old girl was started acting a little funny or whatever, cause the baby asked her to, you know what I'm saying, bounce, you know what I'm saying, get up out the house. Now, he at no point said take the baby with you. He just said you got to go. Um, she went to social media to try to make him look like he was a bad person or what have you. So he took to social media to tell his side of the story. Now, apparently, she's been hitting on him, so he called the police on her. She got charged twice with she got charged twice with simple assault. And yeah, so we're here now talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what's her side of the story as far as why she got into an argument with her friend, her family, that made him have to intervene. But from what we're hearing in certain different stories, is that her parents did not want to claim the baby, or what have you, the child that she just had. Didn't want to claim that child, so the baby, you know what I'm saying, was trying to take the baby out of that situation because she was getting in an argument, blah blah blah, this and that, and now we're here.
It wasn't. It wasn't the fact that they wasn't trying to claim the baby. It was the fact that Jonathan thought that they was trying to use the child as like as far as like marketing because as we stated before, Danny Lay has been in the industry since he was 16, and John is just now starting. I wouldn't even say just now starting. He's been in for a little minute now. But picking off trades and tricks himself instead of letting the industry run him. If you catch what I'm saying.
Yep.
So like you said, I'm guessing. I wouldn't even guess. I wouldn't even assume. But if I were to be a guessing man, that uh, Danny, we didn't want the baby to be some type of marketing tool or anything like that. But from what all the social media and whatever they're saying is they're backing up her side and stuff like that. But the thing is, we don't know what the hell the parents were arguing about,
Mhm.
which made John want to leave expeditiously. He didn't want no part in that shit. But at the same time, he didn't want to leave his baby in that area with all that going on. So some shit went back. So some shit went down when they came back to the apartment or condo or whatever the fuck they're staying in. Which wanted him to or make him have the decision like, hey, you gotta go. No, like no ifs ands or buts about it. Like you gotta go like today.
Mhm.
And what everybody is making it seem like is he's kicking out both the baby and her. Well, the child. Let's not get no confusion going on. The child and her, which like you said before, like he didn't say, hey, the baby ain't gotta go, your crazy ass just gotta go.
Mhm.
So once again, there is some untold information that he didn't want to disclose because he didn't want to put her information to give her that respect in case she wanted to tell her story, which she probably will never do. So once again, we were trying to see, who's petty, who's not, who's right, who's wrong, who, technically sides we're picking, or how can we like dissect this information to make it make sense with everybody else, because it seems like everybody else is upset over general the same reason. She's getting kicked out with a 3-month child, and that's what everybody sees, instead of acknowledging or even giving this man any type of credibility that, one, he's not stupid, two, he didn't put hands on her, he called the police,
Mm-hmm.
and three, he took the matters into his own hand, because he said, because this shit's been building up, like this shit has been going on for a while. And also to the fact that he claimed that girl was a sideline, he was never his girlfriend, they were never in a committed relationship, blase blase blase. And that's what everybody else is kind of upset. Like, you know, I'm upset because, this boy breaking City Boy rules in the City Boy manual first edition needs to be revised now because his dumbass mistakes. Getting his sideline pregnant. Anyways, god damn it. God damn it, Jonathan. Shit.
That's all he
But yeah, that's kind of the whole the whole rundown of that situation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, all that information was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of information that we went through, and that we dissected. We even looked at some of the we even looked at some of the video. There was another video, but I believe it got taken down. So
Her video where she was feeding the child just milk, because everybody was like, "Oh, she's breastfeeding," yada yada yada, and I'm like, bro, she looked like, what? Where was she breastfeeding? Her elbows, because dog. Anyway, that shit went down because it was a lot of shit. Like I said, a dude's very smart. He ain't dumb at all. I mean, he may say some dumb shit in his songs, but dude ain't dumb.
he really isn't. He's really a smart businessman.
And also the fact that she should have took responsibility, kind of knowing this man's character. Like, I don't think, in your opinion, Miss O, would you date somebody as far as the baby?
Would I date somebody like the baby?
Yeah, if from listening to his music and his posture and how he carries himself, would you date somebody at that standard?
Probably not.
Why is that?
Only because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let me see. Would I date him?
I'm talking about the kissing, the little cute Snapchat stories, the nasties, all that.
That's
and
tough.
Get pregnant.
That's a tough
And
decision.
get pregnant.
That's a tough decision because of even though, you know what I'm saying, his mannerisms, I'm not attracted to his mannerisms at all. So I would have to say that's a no. Just because of how he is now. If it was on some business type deal, you know what I'm saying? And he trying to help me and we whatever and we doing whatever, then you know what I'm saying? That's on some business type deal. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? We go under contract on that. Sign NDAs on the contract, everything. You know what I'm saying? But as far as him right now, how he is, I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a baby from him because I know he'll take care of it.
But to be called a sideline after all that, emotions and stuff like that.
I would have took that shit and ran with him and be like, hell yeah, I was a sideline. I mean, but again, my mindset is completely different than
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So he would have called me a sideline and be like, fuck yeah, I was a sideline, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. Blase, blase, you know what I'm saying? I think how she went about the whole situation, again, not trying to make her into a victim or make him into a victim, but how she went about the whole situation when she knew that she was pregnant with the child, his child or whatever like that, I would have been making amends with the baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if shit like this would have happened, at least, you know what I'm saying, I would have had them to be my friend, to be able to help me get through whatever I need to get through, and basically, I hate to say it like this, but surviving the baby. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
If he is truly that toxic type of person, but then again, he's still fucking with his baby mamas. So obviously, you see where I'm going with it?
Yeah.
So if she was, again, it all falls back to what was she doing for those 9 months leading up to giving birth? Was she nesting like how normal pregnant women nest, or was she just like, oh, I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna be set, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that? You know what I'm saying? Did she have that mindset? How she's acting right now, she has that mindset. She didn't secure a place where she can say, okay, yeah, let me find a place that's close to you. Can you help me get that place? You know what I'm saying? Let me find an apartment, or some type of house or apartment or whatever. Let me find that's close to you or whatever, just in case anything happens. And you could be, you know what I'm saying, you right there, you could come.
Our priorities wasn't set.
Yeah, she didn't have no priority. She wasn't ready to have this baby at all. And you could tell. And that could have been a cause, you know, with her family. Her family probably got her head all clouded or mudded up to where she lost focus on what she really needed to do. But if she was any type of woman, she would have been making amends with the baby mamas, because she did come for them hella strong. And she disrespected them to the utmost fullest. And now she's in the same situation. Go ahead, I'm sorry. What you was saying?
I was coughing.
Oh.
I'm still trying to get over this cold. I'm like almost done with this shit. It's just the nasal. The nasal congestion.
It's always that nasal.
But yeah. But other than that, I think that's all I have to say about that situation.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we can't say much because of the mere fact that this shit happened. It's a sad situation all around for all parties involved, including the baby, and then the newborn. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's a 3-month-old now, but you know what I'm saying? It's sad altogether, you know?
Oh, yeah.
This could have been handled a really different situation, but being that she started it by pulling it up on social media, it has to play out in social media, unfortunately. It has to, so that way, you know what I'm saying, you get the full scope of everything. You get the full scope. Boy,
the
you
only
is
time I'll
showing up
tell
in
without this other information. You said what?
You showing up in my For You page. I'm sick of you.
Who, me?
Yep.
I ain't even do nothing.
I don't know. Whatever videos you be making, all your videos are now showing up on my For You. That's funny as shit. I scroll like through 3 of them, and then bam, here go Deontay.
Gotta get that consistency back.
Now I see you do your thing, and I'm proud of you with you and you trying to get your consistency back. But yeah, we keep beating the dead horse with this situation.
Hey, you can only put so much water in the Kool-Aid before it get watered down, you know?
We just gotta stay posted and stay up to date on it.
Oh, for sure.
Just to see how everything plays out. Right now, she's back in the arms of her parents. I guess she was also mad, or why she didn't want to leave was because she wanted to go back to the house and go get the clothes that the baby had put there. I'm like, girl, if you don't take your ass on, like, you
I was
really
like, don't you got money, or like, what's going on?
Did you not
what's
have
everybody's
a baby
financial
shower?
standards at? Like, bro, hell no, they had no baby shower.
Oh, well, then that's on her. She didn't have a baby shower. Like, that's the first thing I
He probably wasn't gonna show up.
He probably would have showed up for the baby shower. Like, didn't he show up for the pictures?
Nah, from what she said, he ain't show up for none of the pregnancy. So I mean, ain't no woman gonna legit just say that and just not lie about it. The only thing he was probably there was probably the birth, and that was it.
Technically, which he's only required to be at because he had to sign the birth certificate.
You are right. Goddamn.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? How can he can't stop what he's doing? Damn, I lost a shit ton of followers, did I not? I did. I'm going backwards. I was at 384 and now I'm at 376.
What time is it? Like 2?
Right,
That was 52.
But yeah, there's only so much that you could you know what I'm saying, that you could do. Or that you could say about this whole situation. It's just sad all around, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she finds that peace that she needs to be able to move on. Hopefully
let that hurt go. Come on, man. You see
She
all
got
these
to.
dudes hopping in your inbox now. You single now.
They want to play step daddy. I'm pretty sure you don't have
It
to in her
is
box
stepdaddy season.
I'm sure you hopped into her box too and told her, "Hey, I got 127 followers on TikTok.
Not
so
yet,
I'm
not
sort
yet,
of kind of famous.
not yet.
I'm
Not
sort of
yet.
kind of famous, but you know what I'm saying. I'll
Ooh.
take care of you."
Let me search her up real quick.
This guy, goodbye.
I am doing it. Message.
Not the message.
Hey, heard what happened.
This guy, you ain't doing it for real. I need receipts.
Heard what happened.
I need a screenshot.
Sorry that.
He ain't really doing it, y'all. He got his notepad out writing it down.
Sorry.
Sorry you got kicked out.
Had to deal with that, but it is stepdaddy season. If you didn't know,
Wow. Y'all.
my son. No.
Deontay. This man is reading word for word. I don't even hear you going. I don't even hear.
Nah, because it's not turned up for some reason, or is my phone on vibrate? Oh no,
Your phone probably on vibrate.
If you didn't know,
I need you to put the phone to the mic so I can hear the tick 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 tick. Cause I don't believe you if you not, like, I'm not gonna believe you.
Oh, it's not as loud. I don't know why.
You probably have the notepad up, like, bruh, I need to see the receipt.
I'm dead ass.
I need to see the receipt as soon as you
I'm
send
dead
it.
ass typing this right now.
As soon as you send it, I need the receipts. Yeah, just go look me up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Check my followers.
How you spell Capri Suns? C-A-R-P.
Capri.
Ah, fuck.
C-A-P-R-I.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Yeah, Deontay is a mess. I can't.
3 months, but we just prepping ahead of time. Just prepping.
Yo.
Oh, that's peeping. What the hell? Prepping ahead of time.
Deontay.
Wink emoji. What's up?
You ain't sending it. You not gonna send it. You definitely not gonna send it. You probably
Hold on.
might block you.
More than likely, it's cool. Gotta shoot your shot.
She'd be like, "Who's this?"
Hey, heard it. Heard what happened. Sorry that you had to deal with that. But it's stepdaddy season. If you didn't know, I got Capri Suns and fruit snacks. I know she only 3 months, but we just prepping ahead of time. Winky face emoji. Nah, let me take off that emoji. Nah, the Capri Suns and fruit snacks is too obvious. Get rid of that. Hmm. Oh, my phone died. Damn it.
The lies.
That shit like on 5%. I wouldn't pay
The
attention.
lies.
All right, I'm finna screenshot it. I ain't send it yet because
Nah.
that's not what I want to send.
Nah, I need
No,
you
no,
to
no, no,
send-
no, no,
Nah,
no.
you gotta send it.
All right, bet.
You gotta
Hold
send
on.
it. Put your phone on the charger. You got to send it, and you got to screenshot it.
I gotta send it tomorrow. I'm working off like nothing but fumes with this creativity.
Tomorrow's too late. Why put off
No,
tomorrow
it's
what
not.
you can do today?
Technically, it is tomorrow for me.
Why put off what you can do right now? Uh-oh. Okay. I see on Facebook it says Danny Lee's brother challenges the baby to a fight. Baby
Yeah, he
responds.
finna get his ass whooped.
He said he'll do it.
I don't know what the baby said, but he probably finna get his ass whooped.
Who? Danny Lee's brother?
Hell yeah, you already seen that video. Him knocking the drawers off one dude.
Oh shit! I ain't see the baby. The baby.
You
look
ain't never
like-
seen that video?
Nah.
A dude in the mall was talking real reckless on his own live. He was like, "Look at the baby, his whole bitch ass, blah 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 blah." And they say, the baby put up a video himself. Dude laid out on the ground with his drawers hanging off his ass.
Oh
Look
shit.
at him, drawers off of his.
So here's what it says. It says hours after Danny Lee was hit with 2 simple assault charges after the baby called the police on her, the singer's brother, Brandon Bills, challenged the North Carolina rapper to a fight. On Monday, Bills jumped on his Instagram story and posted a video where he dared the 2019 XXL freshman to fight him whenever a baby comes to the West Coast. Bills, who is also a rapper, said that despite suffering a neck injury from a recent car accident, he still wants to lay hands on the baby. Bruh. So basically, he handicapped right now. He gonna try to be like a handicap thing. So basically, you trying to set the baby up. That if the baby hits you so hard, you got a neck injury. You basically setting him up for it. Alright, I see where we're going with this. You see where it's going?
L.
Okay. It says Bill defending his sister came on the heels of Danny Lee and baby getting into a heated argument yesterday after the rapper asked her to leave his home with their 3-month-old daughter. They need to stop putting that narrative. He didn't say take the baby. Portions of their dispute was recorded via Instagram Live. I'm in the hospital right now. I got into a car accident. I got a broken fucking neck. I still beat your fucking ass with a neck like this, bro, on God. He said in a now deleted clip, when you come to the West Coast, bro, which I know you be out here, you gonna catch one of these one-on-one phase, bro. One-on-one to see what happens between me and you. I want to see how gangster you are, to see how much a real man you are. Like, what does that have to do? Him being a man.
You
what
either
does that
finna
have to
get
do?
shot or you finna get beat up.
Right? In the beginning of the clip, Danny Lee's sibling called the baby out for his past volatile actions. So what you want to do? Danny brothers inquired. This is where you want to take it. This is crazy. This N-word want to call the cops on my sister. This N-word want to disrespect my sister online for the world to see. Disrespect my family. This don't even got nothing to do with my sister no more, bro. This got to do with me and you, cause you're Mr. Touch guy. What?
Dude, you injecting yourself in a whole situation that don't involve you. I can understand if he touched your sister physically. But nah, it was the other way around, dog. Your sister touched him where he had to call the cops, so he wouldn't have to do anything stupid.
Factual.
So therefore, why are you injecting yourself in a whole problem that don't even involve you just because you are a relative? And with that being said, that is enough stupidity I will take for one day. It is getting late for your boy. I have to get up for work in the morning.
I'm finna take a nap for about an hour. Actually, I can't even. That's how tired I am. I got to go pick up the babies.
Oh,
Early
no.
release. Help me, Jesus.
Oh, not this song.
But yeah. Alright, pimpin'. Man, so check this out, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this topic of conversation. Stay tuned. We'll make another event of what the next type of conversation is. If you guys would like to join in and talk to us and just have your voice being heard, don't be afraid to hop into the Discord, the Nation of Lounge's Discord. If you're not in there, look at the description. Or you can type exclamation Discord in the chat and you'll get the link to my Discord. You can hop in at any time and come chop it up with your girl. I am your host, Miss Oscar Gamer. That was your cue, Deontay, to say.
Oh shit! I am your co-host, Player One Gaming. Hey, look, people don't really know or follow me, but shit, my outros. Hey, look, y'all stay safe in these streets. Y'all stay positive. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Try to explain. Sex with you is like when I wake up in the morning. Smell that good on breakfast mama used to make. Sex with you is like the feeling that you get when all your friends surprise you on the sex with you is like I made the last shot and everybody screaming my name. Sex with you is like pockets full of dough, and I ain't worried about a damn thing. When I think about sex, nothing better comes to mind. I wanna sex you all the damn time. Looking sex.